Hello, my name is Cameron Williams with Blue Moon Industries, and I will be demoing electronic payment processing for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. Electronic payment processing provides a fully PCI-compliant solution to process electronic payments directly in Business Central. To begin, I will start with the main setup page. And from here, you will have the ability to set up your merchant gateway accounts with the many gateways that we currently support. These include AcceptBlue, PayTrace, NMI, and many others. We also support the ability to set up multiple merchants accounts if you have multiple gateway accounts that you would like to use to process payments. From the main setup page, you'll also be able to select an account type and GL account or bank account that you want the balance account for electronic payments to hit, as well as a payment batch and payment error batch for handling payments. Under surcharge settings, you can enable surcharges and set a company-wide default surcharge percent and surcharge account. Under processing settings, we've added a few different processing options that you can enable based on your needs. For example, enable 72-hour pre-auth refresh adds the ability to automatically refresh pre-auths over 72-hour old upon capturing. Another example would be auto pre-auth for amount remaining, which automatically pre-auths the remaining amount on an order when partially invoiced. Under email settings, you can set up to automatically email the credit card receipt to your customers upon capturing a payment. You can also add CC and BCC emails if you need. And then lastly, under level 2 and 3 data mapping, you can map certain Business Central fields to level 2 and 3 data fields. To begin, I will go under the custom card to show you the options we've added there. Under the custom card, we've added this credit card and ACH button at the top of the window, as well as credit card options under payments. From here, you can set up a default merchant for the customer, as well as override the company-wide surcharge settings at the customer level. From this card, you can add a credit card to the customer's wallet. To do this, you can select credit card and hit new card. This will add a credit card to your customer's wallet to use at a later time in the system. Once I hit process, this tokenizes the card, stores the token in a BC table, and saves it to the customer card. So as you can see here, the card is now saved in the customer's wallet. And once I select it, the billing address is saved against the card. The card is validated to allow surcharges, or if false, disallow surcharges in that case. And all the card information is saved here. To process a credit card, I'll go to the sales orders page. I'll create a new sales order for this customer. And on the sales order page, we've added the same credit card and ACH buttons as the customer card here, as well as this electronic payment transaction section at the bottom. To process a card, I will select credit card. And on this credit card payment page, you can see that it defaults to pre-authorization with the full amount on the order, plus a surcharge amount that you would have set up at the customer card, and the default credit card for the customer. As you can see, it's the one I just added here. So once I hit process, this will process a pre-authorization for the amount on the window. And with a surcharge, it adds a line item to the order for the surcharge account setup. And at the bottom, in the electronic payment transactions, you can see the pre-auth in the window, successfully approved, and the surcharge amount at the end. This will show any transactions against the currently displayed sales order. It will also show if there was any errors, decline messages on this section here. Now that the pre-auth is successfully captured, I will post this, invoice it, and what this will do is capture that pre-auth against the posted invoice and generate the payment and apply it. So you can see at the bottom here, the pre-auth capture was successfully processed for the full amount. And if I go to the posted sales invoice page, you can see the amount remaining is now 0. The same functionality is supported on sales invoices, as well as sales return orders for returns and sales credit memos. For AR processing, we extended the cash receipt journals page to add the same credit card and ACH buttons. So when you enter a payment in the cash receipt journal for the customer, you can process a credit card directly against that payment. You can see here the surcharge also defaulted to the customer default. And on the AR level, what happens when we process a sale with a surcharge is a finance charge is created and posted against the customer for the surcharge amount, and the payment is applied against that surcharge. So you can see here the sale is successful. The payment amount was increased by the surcharge amount, and it's applied against that finance charge and apply entries. Now, if I post this, you will see when I go back to the customer ledger entries, that the payment is posted and the surcharge finance charge is posted, linking it back to the payment number. And the payment was applied to the surcharge. We also support refunds from the cash receipt journals as well. So if you need to process a refund from here, you can do that as well. All of the functionality that I just showed with credit cards is also supported with ACH as well. So if you do need to process ACH transactions, that is also supported. Another feature that we support is processing directly against a posted sales invoice. So if you want to process a sale directly against a posted invoice in the system, you have the ability to do that at this time as well. Going back to setup, we do offer the ability to set up user security on a transaction type basis. So if you want to enable certain users to only process certain transaction types, you can do that here. We also offer an inquiry window that shows all transactions processed in the system, which you'll have the ability to filter based on any filters that you want to view any transactions that you may have. So this gives a good ability to go back and reconcile transactions in your system. We also offer batch processing for electronic payment transactions. To batch process, you can go to the sales orders page and select a number of sales orders. And at the top, we've added this electronic payments button. And from here, you can either process credit card payments or ACH payments. What this will do is process a pre-auth against any orders that do not have a current pre-auth against it for the default card on the customer card. And if you process ACH, a default bank account on the customer card. We've also extended the Business Central API to add the ability to import electronic payments into Business Central from your third-party sources for orders. This concludes the electronic payment processing from Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central demo. Thank you and have a good day.